The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, Russell Westbrook. At the other guard position, James Harden. At center, Chet Holmgren. At power forward, Kevin Durant. At the other forward position, Jeremiah Scott. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Dagnall.
Promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Kevin Durant, James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Scott in at the small forward position. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's James. Misses the one-handed jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is James. Here's Wade. And there's a pick. Shoots over Harden. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Harden, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here's Mitchell, defended by Harden. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here is James. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Let's go with a three. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for three.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Scott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan.
For your Cleveland Cavaliers, Screen Team.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Out to James. Mobley outside. Fires the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D-Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
Here's Scott. Check by James. On the take. Scott passes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Brad, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
A show of strength there from Dwayne Wade to muscle the shot in over the tough defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now Westbrook. With the drive. Can't connect from short range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Here's Scott. Check by James. Scott passes to Durant. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Nifty move. And it's good on the layup.
And one of the things that makes Dwayne Wade such a special player is his ability to get his teammates going.
So it's the Thunder now. Here's Scott to stop the run. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. That three's off the mark. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wade misses. Oklahoma City trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Scott. He has 6. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Scott passes to Westbrook. Durant with it. Picked up by James. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Varejau's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Russell Westbrook. For 3, James. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Driving inside.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the rock around 46% so far. Pass to Varejau. Shots blocked. Here's Scott. Give him 8. And here is Williams. Man, he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland.
Number 12, DeAndre.
And here comes Cleveland. Now here's Mitchell. Here's James. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
Here's Scott. He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Wade. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Verjao, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Mitchell. Here's Scott. He's got 10. Pass to Hartenstein. This one for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Ilgauskas. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Here's Scott. James brings the double team. And there's the rejection. Here's Wade. Tipped. And he recovers it. Puts up a 3. Ilgauskas, the pass to James. Over Durant. The shot by James, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Scott. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's James. Holmgren with the block. Here's Scott.
Oh, man.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And here's James. Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside Garland. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Wade. Here's Scott. 12 points for him. Pass to Durant. Over Mitchell. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
From downtown, the Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Verjao, and it's Strus in for James.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A different look for Cleveland. Green's checked in for Wade, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Scott. He's got 14. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Morris, he's checked in for Green. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Here's Scott. Takes it inside. Here's Hartenstein. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jerome. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Scott. Hunter covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Jerome passes to Allen. Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Williams. Mitchell finds Hunter. Here's Allen. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Holmgren. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Scott. 15 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Okoro outside. Over Williams. And Okoro gets it to go. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Jared Allen out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Westbrook. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Westbrook, the pass to Durant. Hunter with some nice D. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out, Brian.
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And this is the star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Scott. Hunter with some nice D. Harden against Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Here's Scott, guarded by Okoro. Hartenstein, outside for Harden. Hardenstein with a screen on Mitchell. And it's Harden penetrating. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Mitchell misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Hardenstein a screen. Scott passes to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. And stolen by Hardenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Scott. He's got 15. To the paint. Outside for Harden. From outside the arc. On target from range. Harden's got 5 points.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans.
Thunder on D. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Harden with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And then Harden with the jam. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Jerome on the wing. Defended by Harden. Okoro up top. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Clock at 4. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Scott passes to Westbrook. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And finished off by Westbrook.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Harden with it. He has 7. Hardenstein a screen. And Harden with the slam.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw misses. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Thunder have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Scott passes to Westbrook. And the 3 off target. The Cavs trailing. Floats one up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Scott passes to Hardenstein. Here's Scott. Six to shoot. Pass to Durant. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Mitchell. Back to James. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant against Mobley. KD gets a step.
The aggressiveness, the intelligence of Durant, able to put it on the floor and draw contact.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on both. Now James. Nice move. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Hartenstein with a screen on Mitchell. Harden, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
And James has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Wade, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Russell Westbrook, and it's Caruso in for James Harden. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Scott. He's got 15 on the wing. Durant. It's stolen by James. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Wade. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Scott. And he dunks it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Allen outside. Back to Wade. Six on the shot clock. Baseline try. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Durant. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, denied by Durant.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Mitchell against Caruso. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The free throw drops for Caruso for the Cavaliers. Varejao comes in for Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Jerome. Back to Wade. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Caruso misses. The Cavs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Mobley. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Screen by Holmgren. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
Kevin Durant, 1 shot.
Free throws good from Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Wade. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jerome passes to Wade. Over Caruso. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Caruso. Durant, pass to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wade. Stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Jerome. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding it.
1:46 left in the second period. Caruso outside. Drives to the hoop. Mobley with the block. Here we go. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Varejao. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
The mindset of Varejao, very appropriate. Get inside, get close, get points.
Pass to Williams. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Athleticism and soft hands, just a couple reasons why Durant is so lethal rolling off the screen.
Cavaliers trail by 5. James inside, working on Williams. And it's James with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Durant. Watch out! It's KD!
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Caruso. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 8 points in the quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And it's Caruso on the take. They swipe it. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Snatched away.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Scott. Beyond the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's James Harden. And it's Scott in at the three, the small forward. And here's James. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good off the backboard. James has got 9.
Yeah, not every guy goes for the mid-range, but LeBron, definitely not every guy.
And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Mitchell. And there's the screen. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it back. James outside to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Harden. Durant owning the inside.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
James passes to Mobley. The three from Mitchell. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Scott. Check by James. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Wade. Out to Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The three. Harden can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Wade. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Wade's got 21.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Wade. 21 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Wade. Pass to James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Scott. Checked by Mitchell.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Wade, defended by Harden. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
Screen by Durant. The drive by Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Oklahoma City. James can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 8. Screen by Durant. And it's Harden penetrating, and the shot goes in. Harden's got 13.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
James, left side. Ilgauskas, the pass to Mobley. Knocks down the triple. He's got 7.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Screen by Durant. Westbrook, the pass to Durant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Wade. 23 points in the game. Sinks that one from the post. Wade's got 25 points in the game. Here's Scott. 25 points in the game. Driving to the basket. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Harden, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. With the teardrop. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just... throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Ilgauskas. The Thunder making their last shot. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Sapporo is checked in for Mobley. Thunder leading by 8. Now Durant. 17 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's James. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now, here's James. 9 points in the game, and that one good. And it's Thunder's ball. Holmgren with a screen on James. To the paint. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. James outside. Pass to Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Scott, guarded by Okoro. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
The three from Mitchell. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Holmgren with a screen on James. Williams passes to Holmgren. Here's Scott. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Inside. Here's Wade. Dort defending. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 30 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Starting the offense, Dort reading the defense and made the right call in that pick and roll.
And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 8 from undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not been over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Screen by Holmgren. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Dort against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the lob. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Dort. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
2 minutes.
Left side Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the head coach. Doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Verjao. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Verjao doesn't score a ton of points, but where he can do damage is getting contact and getting to the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Scott. 27 points for him. Durant inside. Guarded by Okoro.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot. It turns up to be an up fake instead.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Verjao. Here's Jerome. Dort defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds now. Screen by Durant. Here's Dort. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Here's Jerome. Williams defending. No problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. And that one is hammered home.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Mitchell. Money on the 19-footer. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half. 11 seconds left in the third. Screen by Durant. Here's Dort going inside, and he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. LeBron James out there with Okoro. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Mobley. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there. Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Now here's Harden to the middle. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And there's a 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland finds Mobley. Now here is James. Misses the 3. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Scott, guarded by Okoro. They get it back. Hartenstein, Westbrook outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. Westbrook, the pass to Scott. Second chance shot. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's James. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Westbrook, pass to Williams. James with a steal. Here's Okoro. Oh, Westbrook with a block. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Thunder ball.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Last quarter of play.
Oh, wow! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The Cavs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. LeBron James with the flush.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we see this. LeBron finding airspace.
Hartenstein a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you for that, Allie. Harden with it. Picked up by James. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Terrific at drawing contact. Harden is especially difficult to guard once he gets in motion.
Good on the second one.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Cavaliers trail by 5. James outside to the paint. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Hartenstein a screen. Harden, the pass to Hartenstein. Cavaliers with a rebound. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Okoro with a nice decision to share the ball.
With the assist.
Here's Scott, guarded by Okoro. Shot's good by Scott.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Harden against Garland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. And here's Westbrook. Driving in. Here's Hartenstein. Mobley with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Jerome. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Thunder with a lead. Williams, a screen on Garland. Harden with it. Picked up by James. Williams misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find it.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Here's James. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Clock at 6. Here's Scott. Rebounded by LeBron. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant comes in for Harden. Here's Scott. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's on LeBron James.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Scott's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Durant. Hartenstein a screen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Unloads. Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Hartenstein a screen. Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Here's Scott, checked by Mitchell. Scott passes to Hartenstein. Here's Scott. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His third. Team foul.
The first one falls. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Scott.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
James outside. And Durant with the block. It's out of bounds to Cleveland. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Clock at 4. Here's Wade. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Scott. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell with the ball. Inside. Out to James. The three is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Scott passes to Westbrook. Hartenstein with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Yeah, Westbrook came off of that pick and roll with good intentions and got a good result.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Scott. Pass to Holmgren. The kick to Durant. Holmgren with a screen on James. Durant pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
His length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Back to Wade. Here's Ilgauskas. He's covered by Holmgren. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands. So capable in those moments.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Holmgren with a screen on James. Durant, the pass to Holmgren. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Holmgren. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Holmgren's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Here's Wade. And scores off the crossover. Wade's got 32 points.
And with the game on the line, Dwayne Wade comes alive.
Pass to Durant. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook, the pass to Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Wade. Pass to James. Right wing. From deep, Mitchell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Scott's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The three, James. The Thunder pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Scott. It goes. Jam that one home.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for A-Train.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Remains Cleveland ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And there's the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
For three, Durant. No good. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.